First Bank of Kiowa, America, right here.
Oh, squad, I love these. Look at our little hats, everybody. We are a squad. Sorry, I just picked my nose on camera.
We did get brought in by the fire too much.
If you get dry boogers in there, though, like it's
Exactly.
annoying.
These are
and
so
no one will
cute.
tell you, hey, you got a big booger in your nose.
Girl, get that booger.
Boogers, 6 o'clock. No boogers. No booger free.
This is the most uncomfortable seat.
Let's party.
Jackie.
McIntyre.
What show did Jackie McIntyre appear on?
Reba.
Yes! It was on the Grandma Pageant episode.
Okay.
All right, the lights went out.
Oh,
Tracy,
Georgia.
I don't know.
you
No matter.
had their one chance.
Fancy.
Oh,
good job.
She had a red dress with a slit in the side, cleaned up to her hips.
Sing it.
Yes.
It was red, velvet ribbon and a velvet girl.
We have another game here in a moment called Scarioke.
A milkshake.
The boys are waiting, la 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 la. Let the chick brings on the bus, many will follow. The place out
Wide
west.
open spaces.
My music hits me so hard, makes me say, oh my God.
MC Hammer.
To me.
I don't know the song. Oh, can't touch this?
Yep.
Got nothing in my brain.
Oh, Taylor Swift, shake it off.
That's what people say. Mm-mm. Now there's one on every corner. In the back of every bar. You can get one in your briefcase.
Or plane or in your car. So tell me why.
You got it.
Heard from you.
Why haven't I heard from you?
To a burning ring of
I
fire.
feel like I should get burns.
That ring of fire.
Yes. All right, Cole, try not to listen.
I can't. I have great hearing.
Come over to Tracy.
I even
No,
have
you have
tinnitus in this
tinnitus.
ear.
Yeah, you.
Open all the time. I walk the line.
Oh,
All the single ladies, all the
Oh,
single
Beyonce.
Gosh dang it.
know when to
Hold
hold
up. No, when to hold them.
No,
No,
you're
it's-
sitting
At the table, there'll be time enough for count.
When the
Deal
deal
is
is
done.
done.
There's a fever.
Oh, sorry. Louder.
Say it louder.
It's
Thriller.
Yo, fam. Demolition woman, can I be your man?
Pour some sugar on me.
What?
With just my children and my wife.
Proud
I'm
to be
proud to be an
American.
American.
with swag.
With some
Swag. That's right, Papa.
very, very warm in here, guys.
Nope, nobody's smelling.
Oh, it scared me.
Oh my gosh, that's
Oh, I
That's
gotta
the
answer
whole
it.
deal. Okay. Say what.
Hello?
Thank all y'all for bringing canned goods. Went to a good cause.
Do they turn off over there?
We're gonna try to get some
Thanks,
sleep
Mom. I
tonight.
love you.
Greg, I can't believe you did that.
First Bank -OK for Snapchat.
Y'all asked Peyton about her wobble dance.
They want to see that wobble.
Just do it for a second.
Hey, that's cool.
I gotta go.
Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Nim. Good morning, Flora. 3 hours, Michael. Maria, they're feeding us about anything we want. Yeah, Janelle, there's a couple of these gals in here snore a little bit, but I ain't gonna mention no names. She just tries to kind of hog the back seat. No bigger than she is, she tries to take up all of it. We'll leave for a toka tonight. Let's leave Cole alone. Cole's got to have his rest. Quite a few viewers on here this morning. Yeah, we're busted the 400 viewers, didn't we, Jason? If you'll turn in at about 11 o'clock today, we're going to have Miss Jackie McIntyre here, the mother of Reba McIntyre. She's going to...
Nobody's quit. We started with 5. We still have 5. Come on, Kobe. We're dying in here. We ain't got no food, man.
Good morning.
Ryan wants to hear somebody sing. Amarillo by morning.
We're kind of like the Breakfast Club. 5 of us doing detention in this car.
You're the real
All right,
OG.
y'all ready for breakfast?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, we can.
And Destry doesn't take that great care of us.
Who is this woman?
Because my name's on the pile. Hello.
The viewers want to hear more from you. What are your pet peeves?
That, like the clicking.
Chomping. Somebody chomping.
People who don't use their blinkers.
Yes.
Not putting the toilet seat down. Yes.
There is money in the middle of this wrap to give. They will get 30 seconds each. When the timer goes off, no matter what, you have to rotate it off to the next person. So it's gonna, and we're going to start the first 30 seconds right now.
Oh no.
You just thought you were going to get it.
He thought it was going to be easy. There is no end to the tape, I'm telling you. I'm looking for it.
He
There
is
is none.
looking.
It's going to get back around to us.
Let's hope so.
It will.
There is no end
Keep
to the
working.
tape.
Keep working.
I can't grab anything.
Keep working.
Yeah, get it over there.
Oh, don't let me do this for
Yeah.
Kayla.
Okay.
No.
I can see it.
That's it. Time is up.
Oh. It's yours now.
Oh, great. I'm going to run this now. Oh, here we go.
Oh, when you can see it, that makes it even harder,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
that's yours.
No, it's still wrapped up. Oh, no.
Oh.
It's got it. Oh, my God. I haven't won anything. I got it, though. I got it.
Ready,
Okay.
Barely.
But you should see this huge pile of water that they just brought in for Bob Paul.
This just isn't like for winning a Jeep. Like every location we go to gives a chance for people to bring donations for food and water for the food bank. So it's really cool.
Cole Man is a player.
No.
Cole Man is a player.
No.
He's got them all.
We got some t-shirts from Hatco.
Oh.
You gonna wear the V-neck ball, Paul?
Say no to Cole.
Don't say no to Cole.
Slow your roll, Cole. Team K, I promise
His head
you.
has grown 2 sizes
No,
since he's been in his
it's
car.
the same size because I put this hat on yesterday and I didn't have to adjust it.
Team Cole. Hashtag stud.
Get you some of that. What's so funny about that? Papa?
There ain't nothing funny about that. You're my man. You're my man. I'm a pulling for you.
You have to check it out.
Kid there got the golden ticket for American Idol. He lives about 3.5 miles up the road here.
Tell him to come
No
over.
way.
Yeah.
Nope. Cole's not my boyfriend.
She just doesn't want to admit our true love.
He's taken by about 5 different women in these comments.
Cole's the player.
Thanks.
No showers.
No showers, just baby white baths.
There's Miss McIntyre.
Is it
And there's a lady in the back. That may be Susie. I don't know. We'll see.
Don't play with me.
It may be Reba.
It may be Reba.
It may be Reba.
Don't do that.
Would you just panic?
There's Miss McIntyre right there.
Oh,
Hey! Ooh, I'm gonna have to go to a different color red. I'm so excited.
Guys, this is real. She is so excited, and I'm so excited for her.
how
Team
cute
Kayla
is she?
now.
Look at her. She's so I'll get in the back seat.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's about to happen. I'm so excited. I love him. Oh, I gotta get it together. Y'all, I love her.
Because it's Reba's mom. This is a dream come true.
All right, they've got your seat ready for you.
Hello.
We'll leave it to you.
Okay.
Hello.
How do you do?
You remember me?
Yes, I do. I sure do. I'll never forget you. Come on.
Now then, who are you?
Tracy Lofton from Atoka.
From Atoka, Lofton.
I'm Peyton Creed. I'm from Heller.
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
who are you?
Cole Horton. I'm from Colgate.
Mm-hmm. It's funny how you run on to people that you know. What about you?
I'm Kayla Buchanan from Hugo.
From Hugo. the Elephant Town.
Yeah, Circus City, USA.
And there are lots of our friends are buried there, Freckles Brown and a lot of rodeo friends. Well, Mike, I never would have recognized you with that beard. Gwen and Don were a part of our Friday night group for ages.
Yeah.
There were about 25 of us at one time. And every Friday night we'd either go to somebody's house and eat and visit, or we'd go to a restaurant somewhere.
Yeah.
We had all those people, and now they have died or become, you know, where they can't go.
Right.
And it was just a part of life that was, you know,
Yeah.
we're always there for each other. You know, I worked at the school for I don't know how long, but these kids that were in there, and I run on to them, I just feel a kinship, you know. I don't feel kin to all my kin, understand, but but those kids are special, you know.
Yeah.
Are you going to see Reba when she comes to Durant? Are you going to go watch her?
Yeah. She's in Vegas now.
Yeah.
And she said when she got there this time, they said that all the people said, well, where's your mother? Well, I quit going up there, and I'll tell you why. That place is so dry, and the dirt, you know, sand and everything gets in the atmosphere.
Yeah.
And every time I go up there, I get sick.
Yeah.
So I'm just not going back. Got to take care of myself. I'm trying to reach 92. I'm 91, and I want to get to be 92.
Well, I bet you make it.
You will.
I bet you make it.
Somebody wants us to ask if you remember the time that Alice took the truck and they all went swimming.
And
What
she
is
had
that
a wreck.
What is that about? Well, they want you to lead a sing-along with us.
Oh,
They want
what do
you
you
to
want to
sing
sing?
with us.
Ain't nothing but a hound dog.
Yay!
Oh, I loved Elvis Presley. Oh, my
All-time
favorite
favorite.
song. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Yay! If you could give us any life advice, the best life advice, what would you tell us?
Oh, don't do anything that will bother you, that you know will bother you for the rest of your life. It's easy sometimes to do something wrong when you could have done it right, but think about it before you do something that you more or less realize that might come back and slap you in the face.
Yes, ma'am.
You know, like temptation. Everybody does things that they regret, but if just don't do, just keep your slate clean. Reba's in Las Vegas now, and they are there at Caesars, and I think they have a sellout crowd every night.
Yeah. She's very loved around here.
Hi, y'all.
I've told them everything I know.
Oh, we're fixing to get to the stories.
Alice is my oldest child.
But not by much.
Not by much.
But not by a whole lot now. She had 4 of us in 5 years. See, so I can't be too much older.
Yes, ma'am.
We did trivia last night, and they said, who's the oldest? And I said,
Susie, and they're like, Alice. I'm like, I never would have guessed it was that.
Well,
Not that
thank
Susie
you.
looks older,
You're my
but
favorite. No, y'all. Well, I've been watching y'all on the TV set inside, and you've done a wonderful job and
Thank
asking
you.
good questions, so we.
We haven't even got to drive this car.
Oh heck, well,
you want to drive it?
we'll
Every one
go
of
to-
these kids, we have something in common. They know somebody that I know, or
It's fun,
you
isn't
know,
it, when you
like
start
that.
talking and
Yes,
visiting?
ma'am.
Well, I told her that I live in your house, your old house on Timberline.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, that's
Now, where is
the
that?
little house I built when Robert and I
Oh.
got married. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's I didn't know that.
I've lived.
Well, I think this is wonderful that you guys. I guess the relationship y'all will have, you'll never ever want to see each other again, or you'll be very best friends from here
Yes,
on
ma'am.
out. I think that's cool. What has happened in here that y'all would want to share with us? That
I knew Papa for 4 hours, and I snuggled with him the first time. And I'm not ashamed of it either. He was a really good co-buddy, I'll tell you that.
What about you girls? Anything that's been fun that you've learned about each other?
I learned that Kayla is like the biggest Reba fan.
Oh,
She had bawled her head off when she knew you were coming. When you pulled in, she was just bawling, and it was just the sweetest thing.
Oh boy,
that's good.
but she's a pretty good kid. You know.
She is for a fact.
Which one
She's
was the most orneriest?
What?
The orneriest.
Oh.
Watch out.
I
Watch
think-
out now. Yeah. Well, y'all have to understand, I was about 10 or 11 years old, and Mama went to work up here at Kiowa at the school. And so I became the babysitter for Paik and Reba and Susie.
In the summertime.
In the summertime, yeah. Because she was up here every day, and Daddy was going off rodeoing. And so I just had to whip them into shape, you know. And if they wouldn't mind me, why, by golly, Mama gave me permission to make them mine. Probably not the way I did it was not kosher, but
You got it done.
I got her done, yeah.
I can just see you and Peg,
Oh, my.
you with that spatula full of hot grease.
Oh,
Oh gosh.
yeah, we had a really bad fight that day. But there
Oh,
we
there
go.
we are.
Hi, Miss Lovell.
How are y'all?
We're not gossiping.
Are you in it? Oh, you're not gossiping.
No.
Are you in it to win it?
Uh-huh. Whatever. I don't know what that is.
We're entertainment.
Your entertainment.
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
Well,
Well, you
these-
know we played McIntyre trivia last night.
I know, I missed it, but Lori Smith called me and told me that it was
Yes.
hysterically funny.
Lori did?
Yeah.
Did you ask her who
Why
won?
didn't you call
No.
me?
Huh? I didn't know until it was over with. We all graduated from Kiowa.
One of the bios said that you rode the Greyhound to Durant as a young woman
Oh, that
to go
was,
to school.
Yeah, that was my means of transportation. What I would do, we had an old horse that Daddy bought that was the best horse that ever breathed. And I would ride him over to the highway, which was about 1.5 miles or 2 miles. And all the Greyhound drivers knew me. And I'd just put up my hand like that, and they'd push on those air brakes, and I'd get on and go to. I took classes. They gave classes for a while at the courthouse,
Oh, right.
and I'd teach school, and then go down to class in the courtroom, and that's how I got part of my hours.
Awesome. Probably my.
You come over here and sit in my spot.
no,
I told Kobe that we might be here all day.
That's fine with us.
So, what was your horse's name?
But
Buck?
Buck.
So, how many, did you have horses or cows?
Both.
You had both? Which was your favorite?
We had mules that we farmed with, and well, I don't know, but they were just, we just had them. That we milked the cows and sold the calves, and
Did your kids ever have to milk the cows?
oh no, they don't know how to milk. That's when I was growing up. Oh, we worked cattle. We had yearlings, and no, I don't know if they ever cleaned the stalls or not. Probably not. But we'd all, six of us, go to the pens when we got loads of cattle in, and everybody had their job, and Susie was the baby, and Clark told her, said, your job, Susie, is to tell me if he's a bull. And she stuttered. And by the time she'd say, Daddy, he's a bull, he'd already have him cut. She was the cutest little old thing.
So when the lake came in, one of the big things that happened up there was 48 hours in Atoka. Do you remember that very well?
Oh, yeah.
Did you make it over there?
Yeah.
What did you think about 48 hours in Atoka?
I was not concerned about what those people were doing or anything like that, because I got Reba on to sing one song. That they told her she could sing one song, and the man that plays harmony fiddle with Paik was there, and I knew him, and he was in the band that was backing her, and I asked him if he would be sure and see about her, you know.
Oh, right,
help her
take
if
care
she
of her, yeah.
needed it. And he said, you better believe it. And she sang one song, and I can't remember what it was.
I bet it was hot.
Oh yeah, it was hot.
You look at those pictures from that 48 hours in Atoka, and
I never did go back behind where the people were, but up on the bandstand you could see.
Oh, right.
And one car was carrying a coffin.
A coffin?
Pulling a coffin.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, people are crazy.
Yes, they absolutely are.
I worked hard, rode horseback to catch the Greyhound bus like we talked about in order to get hours for my college, because I was teaching school. I started teaching school when I was 16.
So in the last 10 years, getting the honorary degree was a big deal? Yeah.
See, I got all my hours in the summertime or by correspondence or in the courthouse where they had classes. And then I married and got pregnant with Alice, and I didn't have time to go back and get my degree. And do you know that just to give you an example of how hard it was to teach and get your college education at the same time, Clark's mother graduated, I believe, the summer before she died. She had 175 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
And now you graduate, Cole, with how many hours?
124.
Yep. That's a bachelor's degree now.
Another thing that happened to me here a while back was I got inducted into the Cowgirl Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, you deserve that.
And it happened this way. They asked Reba if she would like to be inducted, and she said, well, yes, that would be fine, but I'll tell you somebody that was more cowgirl than me, and that's my mother.
Aww.
So they inducted us both.
Okay, I want to clarify one thing. I mucked a lot of stalls. I mucked a lot of stalls. You said a while ago I didn't ever clean out a stall. We did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did. A lot.
You got by me on that.
I promise. I hated it. When we were growing up at Chalky, Daddy built our house there, what Mama talked to y'all about a while ago. But what she didn't talk about were the rattlesnakes. We killed rattlesnakes, and EP lives there now, our nephew, Mama's grandson. He and his family, and they kill 6-foot rattlesnakes. It's very common.
Oh my
And nobody on that hill, which is all 4 of us kids, Mom and Daddy, Grandpap, Keno, our uncle, Louis Sandman, all of us, nobody was ever bitten by a rattler.
See, I didn't know limestone, temporary had a school. I just knew about temporary bridge.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
You
there
know,
was a community
there
there.
were a lot of little schools back then, and we would ride horseback to go to the school from home. Tie our horse up, and then he'd be there when we got ready to go home. Yeah.
You talked about one of your honors that you were proud of course, was the Cowgirl Hall of Fame, and then you also won the honor at Southeastern, your honorary degree for all the work that you had done trying to get your degree and everything. Our mama has been the backbone of our family. Our daddy was the champion steer roper, and he was a rancher, and he was a very good man, but she was the one that held us all together. She taught when we rodeoed together as a family. She would keep us entertained by teaching us how to sing and teach us harmony. People will say, well, why weren't you in the band, Alice? You can sing too. Well, I rodeoed. That was a hard way to make a living, but I like to do that. And Paige rodeoed. Reba rodeoed quite a bit. Daddy told her she could sing well enough, she needed to forget that nonsense. To be a singer, not a cowgirl. So
when Alice decided she wanted to rodeo and run barrels, I started looking for her a horse, and Lloyd Daniel had a pretty good-looking horse, and he told me what he'd sell him for, and I said, yeah, I'll take him, and I paid him. I was working at the school here, and I paid him $45 a month for I don't know how long. Finally got him paid for. I finally got him paid for, and she had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. I'd haul her.
I had asked her earlier about it. Somebody said you had taken a truck and went swimming, and she said she didn't know about it.
Yeah, I remember the time I had Danny and Bill Hamilton, Reba and Susie and Paige. Was in the hot summertime. We left home and went to Stringtown. I had just turned 16.
You're driving.
I was driving the old 1-ton international truck. All those kids in the back, just as illegal as we could be. We didn't know what seat belts were, and I turned the curve, and I pulled in too short, and this gentleman and I totaled his car. I almost caused him to have a heart attack, and we were going swimming at Patapa is where we were headed, and so Mama was at work. We weren't supposed to be there, needless to say, with all those kids. And so when she got home, I had to tell her about the wreck. And Daddy was in Cheyenne, and so he called that night, and she made me tell him. And I just knew he was going to chew me up and spit me out. But he said, was everybody okay? Nobody hurt? And I said, no, nobody's hurt except that gentleman. He was very... I thought he was going to have a heart attack, and he said, well, we can replace that truck and do it just as long as everybody's okay.
Right.
And I just knew I was dead.
And that was unusual for him.
Yeah, it was. He was only concerned about our welfare and that we were okay. So,
that's nice.
Of course, had he been in Oklahoma, I might would have got a different consequence, but we have all had a good life. Raised on a ranch, we learned how to work. We all learned how to ride horses and take orders. I think it was a very nice question, Kayla, that you asked Mama about her advice, because that's very right, what she told you. You know, it's not going to, when you're taught by your parents what you should do, doesn't mean you're going to always do that, but you know right from wrong, and we definitely knew right from wrong. We were taught. I thought Paige was going to be here. He can really tell y'all some stories now. Of course, he's going to lie when he tells stories about me, see, so his mouth just won't work right. I was 17 months old when Paige was born. He was 17 months old when Reba was born, and Reba was 2 years old when Susie was born. So you see, we are like stair steps, and we're all very close. We love each other very much, but that does not keep us from fighting
Disagreeing.
and disagreeing.
That's normal.
We're going to go on a trip in May, the five of us, and just get away and
That'll be the day.
well, we're going to do it.
I'll give it 24 hours.
Well, if they just all mind me, we'll be all right.
That's the whole story from the beginning.
Susie was always underfoot. She thought she was big enough that she could follow along, but she always got hurt. Bless her heart. I don't know how she lived. But we were always horseback, and if things happen, that from riding horses, and it's just she was always getting hurt. Bless her heart. I think 30 years after Reba graduated from high school, Susie gave her for her birthday her Converse tennis shoes that she wore in high school, that Reba wore in high school. So that's why Susie's sort of a hoarder.
She's a saving.
She saves everything.
But Alice, what's your favorite song?
Well, other than gospel, Silver Wings with the Haggard.
That's a good one.
And but Mama raised us on Ray Price tunes. Oh gosh, we had an old phonograph turntable. Was about pink. Was pink colored. She bought it new. We wore it smooth out, and we had the old big albums, the vinyl albums. That was way before 8-tracks or even CDs or anything like that. And we played Ray Price, Haggard, Buck Owens, Porter Wagner. She raised us on music.
Right.
Daddy raised us working on the ranch, and but she taught us music, and that's where, all those three made so much of their living. So she did well by us.
And you sing in church.
I do. I like to sing in church in the choir. What caused y'all to volunteer to do this?
It was a spur of the moment thing for me,
Yeah.
It just sounded like a good idea, so.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm not married, I don't have any kids,
Okay.
so why not?
Yeah. It's good.
Did y'all all know each other before you came here?
No, ma'am.
None of us did.
Uh-huh. You will now.
Yes,
Yeah.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Making a lot of good
That's
friends.
the way
Good.
Real
friends
close.
are made.
Yeah.
I'm kind of like you. If they'd all just listen to me, everything would be just fine.
Now, what the deal is, Mama, they stay in this for a week, and if everybody stays, then you draw out of a.
They
You
get
draw at the end?
names, and you got to pick a box, and one of the box has the keys in the car for the car in it.
A new truck?
No,
This
one. This
Oh,
one.
this one.
Whoever gets the box, picks the box with the key in it, wins the car. And you also have been given gifts through the week,
Yes, ma'am.
and then $2,500 a piece.
We don't know if that's it, but I think that's what it was
Some
last year.
Okay.
I hope it is.
Maybe
Yes,
it'll
ma'am.
be,
I'll
maybe
take
it'll be
you out to dinner with that.
25,000.
That would be fine.
I think that would be fun to have a party at the end. EP's got boudin and shrimp and all kinds of stuff. We might just throw
We
y'all a
need to do
party.
that.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'll even take you around my new car.
Okay. Girls, what y'all got to say about that?
We just let him talk.
So the real question is, what team are you guys for?
Okay, Mama, what team are you for?
Oh, gosh, I don't know. I tell you right now, I just think they ought to give 4 or 5 of them.
I know.
Y'all are allowed to
'Cause
get a
you're
new
all
car.
working hard.
Yes, ma'am.
How long does this go on until you're through?
Friday at 7.
Oh.
And
That's
today's Tuesday.
That's quite a time.
And y'all
Been here
started
since
Sunday.
Sunday. Sunday to Friday.
Well, what happened to Mike?
Well, he's inside, and I'm going to go let him come back and visit with you some more.
Well, I think I've visited enough.
Is your grinner about wore out?
These kids know more about me than I know.
Well, when Kobe asked us to come, I said, well, how long do we need to visit? How long do we have allotted a time? And he said, well, how about 30 minutes? And I said, are you crazy? We can't even get started in 30 minutes. We're a colorful lot.
Yes, ma'am. It was wonderful talking to you guys.
Well, thank you.
So good.
We've enjoyed it.
And I want a hug and a picture before y'all leave. Can we do
Okay,
that?
sure. I don't know. See why not?
Yay, I want one too.
Okay. Are y'all allowed to step out at the same time?
Ask the boss man.
Surely the boss man will let
Here
us.
comes Mr. Kobe. I bet you will. We'll find out.
They
Is
want
that-
you to sing too.
Okay. Okay, there we go. What do you want us to sing? Hello.
Alice, your fans at Lane Baptist want to hear you sing.
Oh, mercy. What?
Can you sing How Great Thou Art?
That's just what I was thinking.
What song?
How great
We
thou
are
art.
mentally together.
Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a land where stories will never end. I'll fly away when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away. I'll meet you in the morning by the bright riverside. One of the songs that I sang to my boys when they were little was the Strawberry Roan. They talk about the meanness of the devil. They talk about the rages of love. But nothing can equal the meanness of the horse called Strawberry Roan. He bucks like the day's not ended, and then he'll turn his own belly to the sun. He's challenged many young cowboy to ride him to the gun. He bucks like the day's not ended. He bucks like the day's undone. He bucks like the day's not ended. The horse called Strawberry Roan. That was Trevor's favorite song when he was a little boy. And I make it up and I make it different every time I sing it. Well, bye, kids. Thank y'all.
Thank
You
you
bet.
so much.
Good to meet you all.
Good to meet y'all.
And
I
good
know we're going to take just a short break and let them take a picture with Miss McIntyre and with Alice, and we'll be right back.
We're back.
We are back. So the greatest day of my life, besides my kid being bored, Reba's mom and sister were here, and we got to talk with them, and they told us awesome stories,
They
and
sang
gave
for us.
yeah, and they gave us life advice, and it was
Just
awesome.
great people, great
Yeah.
Americans.
Really down to earth people.
That's what Oklahoma will get you.
Yep.
We absolutely enjoyed the time we had with Reba's family.
You'd have seen Peggy this morning when she woke up before she got to put the Maybelline on.
The Maybelline on?
You wouldn't have went with Team Peyton as
Oh,
you
you
know, in
better
her working
stop.
clothes.
That tiny little thing was taking up all the back seat.
Yeah, I guarantee you.
Was it really?
You got sideways in this back seat last night. You was, and I wasn't gonna bother you. You had me shoved up against that door.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, you did. You had me shoved up. You had them little old feet hooked up on that chair right there, and you had your back against me and had me shoved up against that door.
You should have just pushed me off of you.
You ain't first or last.
Right?
Ricky Bobby.
Oh.
Hashtag Team Peyton.
Yeah, lunch was delicious.
I've ever seen.
I didn't get the video, see?
My pa's all about calling people out.
There's no video.
These poor little girls.
I'm not. I'm just being sweet to them. He's angry right
He's
there.
mad and he's
Oh,
yelling.
she's in the black together. Oh my gosh.
Why does this thing fold like this? I don't feel like
It folds right onto the
Yeah,
seat.
that's not.
Stud Muffin is back in the building.
I think about $2,000 I'd get out, probably.
You get out for $2,000.
Yeah.
You really would?
Yeah.
Kobe!
If somebody walked over here with $2,000 and said get out, you wouldn't get out.
I get credit with you can borrow the money.
I wouldn't get out.
Thanks for watching us.
What do you think?
We're family now. We won't let anybody
Well, I
quit.
hope Emily,
Except for Cole.
I make her
Get out of here.
Oh, gross.
Yeah.
I was going to try to keep and write all these down in my notes where I could just read it.
He just goes.
Hello.
Hello, contestants. I got some big news.
Okay.
Tonight at the Kiowa block party, Trevor McBain is going to come and play for us, sing a song or two. Right now he is on American Idol. He lives up in Savannah. He's on American Idol. He just got his golden ticket to go to Hollywood last night, so he's moving to the next level. But he's going to work in and come and see us tonight. Y'all go look at him on Facebook, like his page.
Trevor McBain.
He is a great singer. Trevor McBain.
Just lives 3 miles up the road.
McBain.
McBain. All right. Awesome. There might be 100 cases of water. This is really awesome, y'all. Oh, here they go.
Look at coming here.
Should be up. I mean, you should be able to mount it. Watch his head. Oh, there goes his head.
Hey, Petey Pie.
Woo!
There's some of that rowdy
is
bunch
that?
from down the Toka, I guarantee it.
Yeah, Ballpark has been having
Yep.
visitors, people stopping by like all day.
All
and
night.
he has a mountain of water for
Yeah.
this volunteer
Yeah,
fire
that'd be nice.
department.
That'd be nice.
It's awesome. It's
We could probably build him a house right now out of water
We'll
bottles.
draw straws.
so.
Doing good.
We got a celebrity.
Yeah.
This is Trevor McBain. He's
Hey, Trevor. Yeah.
Cool. That's the only way you can
I want to
enjoy it.
win. How's it going?
Hey. It's going
Awesome,
good.
awesome.
You think
Hey,
you
Hey,
can
I know you.
What's
How
going
you
on?
doing, man? Good to
Good.
see you. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much.
Whole state's rooting for you.
Thank you so much. It's fun. It's been a cool experience.
What do I?
So is this on camera right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
you're
Oh,
right there. Everybody's watching.
like and share.
You don't have to.
What are you gonna sing tonight?
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna sing Tennessee Whiskey.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to sing Washed by the Water by Need to Breathe. And then I'm going to sing my favorite song, Wayfaring Stranger.
Hey, he's gonna be here singing those songs tonight, guys.
So,
Could you do just a little part of Tennessee Whiskey for him?
Sure.
They love that.
I used to spend my nights out in the ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. Is that good?
Yes.
Hey, I'm loving it.
I just saw it. I just thought I was back there at his concert.
Trevor McBain, guys. We can. In 1 minute, we get to get out.
Who's ready for a break?
Me.
Go ahead and do it.
Can I have my?
After I drove my pavement, I keep on working. Daddy was a preacher, she was his wife, and just trying to make the world a little better, you know, shine a light. And people started talking, just to hear their own voice. And those people tried to accuse my father, say he made the wrong choice. 'Cause even when the There's a world alone, but there's no sickness, torn, and danger in that bright land. Together